Alright everybody, let me just go ahead and do a quick audio level test because I got like this new music on. Just want to check out if this sounds alright. Thank you. Alright, just made it a little bit louder here. Probably sounds a bit better now. Hold on. Okay, checking. Alright, so this new music. I'm trying to still experiment around with it. Oh, hold on. There we go. Alright, I need to hear it too, because I can't hear it just yet. Come on, I want to make it a bit louder for me too. Sorry. Yeah. Shut up. No. This one. So I can like play it on the headset too, which is cool. How does this sound? Hold on. Okay. Audio monitoring. Okay. That's pretty cool. It's a bit too loud on my side, honestly. I would love to keep it. You know, it's a nice music here. That's great. Anyway, everybody, welcome back to another one of these live streams. Okay, welcome aboard a very special plane, the DARKSTAR plane. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, it's very loud for me, honestly. It's hard to like get. Can I tone down? I can't. It's loud! For me at least. Probably in the stream it's not that bad. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get rid of it. Okay, no. Okay. Everybody, I know this is a bit rough of a start of this stream, everybody. Welcome aboard the DARKSTAR plane, indeed. So finally we're starting. Okay. Oh, this took me a bit of a minute, everybody, but the wait was well worth it. Everybody, welcome aboard a very special plane, of course, the DARKSTAR. You know, we haven't been on this plane. You guys already donated. Hello, everybody.
Butterlandings01 donated
Hello,
5
Butterlandings01.
euros
How you
and
doing,
99
man?
cents. Good evening, Swiss. How are you?
I am doing absolutely well. I can't wait to fly this plane once again, everybody. The DARKSTAR airplane, okay? So, this is the thing. I haven't flown this plane in a long time. The Mach 10 plane that is incredibly simple to fly, actually, in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. So for today, I prepared a little bit of a flight that is a bit, crazy, a bit longer. So we are here. I don't know if the map works well. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, there you go. It works well, everybody. Welcome to Madeira Airport here on the Madeira Island here, very far in the Atlantic Ocean, indeed, actually. And today, let's go ahead and fly this plane throughout Europe. So we're gonna fly all the way to Spain land, where we will find Gibraltar. All right, then we'll move on. We can see this map. Actually, the map works pretty well here. Shut up with your checklist. Why does Microsoft why has it started to give me tips? Anyway, so we are here. We're gonna fly to Le Mans then, and then we're gonna fly towards somewhere, the Alpine Mountains. And let me tell you, this was like, according to the flight simulator, flying to London City even, this will only be like a 20-minute flight. So there's no issue in that at all. And I wanted to fly this. I've wanted to fly this thing for a while now. So let's go ahead and get that going. You guys, please let me know if there's like the music here is too loud or anything, the new one. So I replaced the old music, which is a bit, it's a very calm, very jazz, perhaps even as well. I replaced it with something a little bit more refreshing, because like these streams are not very calm. We need like a fitting music to it, right? It's gonna be a quick stream. The music is good. Let me check that. I replaced it with something a little bit more refreshing. Like these streams are not very calm. All right, that's great. All right, just had a bit of a listen. Okay, everybody. So the batteries are already turned on. This is definitely not anything realistic. How you doing, DJ Panda? What is most amazing about you guys is like you donating is like your usernames, because like you can see how creative we are as a species. Right, so let's get this plane started up. Okay, so starter engine number 1 and number 2 here. Both are starting according to this thing, and they are working. I don't know how realistic that is. This plane's got no APU or anything. This thing just starts off right off the bat with like 3 switches. Which I mean, how do you make a plane realistic that doesn't exist in real life and never has and probably will never? I mean, it says APU. Okay, never mind. Actually, it does have an APU. I just didn't turn it off. Did I turn the APU on? I'm not quite sure. How doing, Victor? $124. Thank you. You guys are already donating despite us having not even started anything at all. And not having done anything at all. So everybody, engine number 1 and number 2 has started up, and that's all we need to take off. As you might remember, this engine number 3 and 4 thing are the scramjets, which we are supposed to turn on here. Fuel cell. Oh, we'll check that out later on. Fuel cell, and then the scramjet mode that will turn on eventually. I hope. I hope this works. I hope we can get this plane to fly properly here. Man, I haven't flown this one in a while. Engine reset. No, this is the not operative. Scramble. There you go. This is the scramjet. So did I say scramble jet? Scrambled eggs. It's time to get flying now. Welcome to Madeira Airport indeed. Let's maybe turn on live weather just to kind of make this a bit more funky, because we are... It's not even that beautiful of weather after all. I thought it would be a bit more beautiful in the summer here in the Atlantic. So come on, let's go and start taxiing. Oh God, it's actually not good at all. Oh, not good at all. I do weed. Great, it's a nice little town, it's not even a town. It's a place in California. So I don't know, something that's a bit strange is like that Microsoft has kind of turned into monkey mode for it, as in like, we've got like these, I mean, it's hidden by the by the joystick camera here. We've got like objectives here that literally explain in very simple, I don't want Copilot, I don't want any of your services, Microsoft. I really just want to fly. I mean, it kind of, I don't know if it like thinks we're all stupid and dumb. Also, the taxiway is a bit wet. Hold on, so how do I get rid of all the, like the tutorial? It's pretty much a tutorial it tries to give me, and it just looks messed up. All right, everybody. Things are absolutely fine. How you doing, Forum? Welcome back. You guys, I can't wait to fly this again. I haven't flown this in a while. I mean, okay, it kind of sucks
check out the camera. That's kind of a lot worse. I guess try it. What is that? What's this do? What is the blue thing for? All right, I will just have to see here. How you doing, Victor? Welcome back. 1, 2, 3, 7. That's very
Victor
random amounts of money. Thank you very much. We haven't even started, man. We haven't even started. Thank you very much, Victor. So, you know, in your name, we're already going to fly, all right? So this is what we're going to do already. We're going to fly this plane off into the skies of, into the skies of the Atlantic Ocean. I kind of missed what I wanted to say here. So let's go ahead and just, there we go. Taxi onto the beautiful runway. Great. Nice. We're following along the taxiway like Tom Cruise himself. Right, so let's go ahead and just reverse, not really reverse, but use the whole runway space. I remember this plane needing a bit of runway for takeoff, or was that absolutely wrong? It doesn't have reverse thrust, that's for sure. So, you know what? I don't think I planned the shortest of runways. I think the shortest one will be our second stop. First of all, we're going to fly to Gibraltar, which doesn't have a long runway at all. But then we're going to go to... Warning, runway incursion. Gain clearance from ATC. I do not care to get that. For some reason, like, it's got these place names as well, so it shows like places of like the villages and stuff, but we don't want that. Who cares? Gaula, great. That will be very useful for our DARKSTAR flight that will be flying at Mach 10 times the speed of sound. I really wonder how long it will take us to cross the Atlantic. Not really. I mean, it's not a really Atlantic crossing because we're only flying when we were halfway in the Atlantic only. So this will be not like, you know, USA Europe flight. But this will, again, according to the flight simulator, it will only take like 20 minutes. So everybody, I think I do have an add-on scenery installed for Madeira, which is the reason why it looks so nice. We might want to turn on like Vic, shut up! I mean, thank you!
OMG.
All right, might want to turn on live weather.
$16.14.
Thank you so much.
One
Jesus
more
Christ.
haha. You're the first person I've ever donated to.
All right, thank you very much, Victor. That's pretty cool. Hold on, let me get the win straight here.
_DK donated 20 Danish kroner.
How you doing, man?
Scramble eggs.
Scramble plane, that's what you say. Guys, you're donating a bit too much, if I'm being honest, because we haven't even
DJ
started at
Panda
all.
donated $2.
How you doing, man?
Pineapple pickled chicken strips. Just try it.
Pineapple chicken strips. Why? I don't get it. All right. So, time to take off here. Madeira Airport, according to the flight simulator, very useful. So I taxied a little bit with outside view, which is maybe a little bit against procedure. So we'll have to kind of resort to the camera that hopefully shows our runway correctly, and it kind of does. We can see this arrow here barely has any proper view. We can already see this. We're in the middle of the runway pretty much. We can see the center line stripes here. We might just want to take off, give in full power into this plane, which doesn't have flaps, so it doesn't really matter. No flaps, and we're already gaining a little speed here. Geez, this is a quick takeoff. Yeah, even before turning on the scramble jet egg thing, we're already good to go. Shut up with your objectives. Reduce airspeed during final approach. I really don't care. Like, Microsoft really does think I'm stupid. What does it say? Oh, 600 nautical miles until our destination. That's great. All right. So let's go ahead and just continue on here. We just have to climb and follow the magenta line. Okay, that's kind of our
Victor
main
donated
mission.
$3.23. I want
again.
a Victor-inspired landing smile.
All right, Victor, we'll do that. We'll get that sorted out. We can have a bit of a camera view here from what is below us here, the Madeira Island that we're leaving behind us very quickly. We might want to put the landing gear up. Oh, very realistic flight. So, it is now time to continue our route here. We can see here in the compass that we're pretty much en route. I mean, it shows here, is it 600 nautical miles until our next destination? It might just be. So that will take a bit of a while. Distance 595, or is that distance to London? I think London is a bit further away, if I'm being honest. So we're already at 13,000 feet. Guys, you're alright, welcome back.
In 086.
We're already at 13,000 feet.
Donated $5. Here's your channel. Sorry,
Thank you, man.
Stay. Had work. Please use
Thank you.
smooth and butter landings.
So Ulrich,
sorry for
have
this
you ever
alarm.
been on the
Bye for
stream
now.
and like stayed? You've never stayed. Guys, this is too much donation. This is too much.
Tizamero donated
Thank you.
$10. There is no such thing as too much.
No, there is. I mean, just kidding, guys. Thank you so much, Tism. Welcome to the channel. Yorick, you've never stayed here for longer than 5 minutes because you always say you go to work. I mean, that's dedication right there. You know what? I respect it. I respect it very much. So I've got like this new thing here in the right corner that shows all the people that donated in that stream so far, I think. So that's great. So it's up, you know, it's refreshing and all that stuff. It's really cool. Aha! Swiss, go to assistance options and switch it to true to life. Aha! So that's the problem. Oh my god, it's all set to easy. We don't like that at all. No, true to life. That's what we want. Apply and save. Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. We don't need a little checklist. We don't need no objectives. All right, so this is the deal. We will have to go! Victor, can I talk?
$5.38.
Thank you.
I agree. There is no such thing as too much.
It's fine. Thank you so much, you guys. So you guys are very supportive. But let's focus on our mission, all right? And that is we're gonna have to, you know, we're gonna have to reach Mach 10. So what we're gonna have to do in order to do, you know, to do that, we have to climb to like, is it like 50,000 feet? And then we have to like straight down the plane to like 10,000 feet until we've reached like so much speed that we're in like the scramjet ideal speed range. That I just had a stroke. So that's kind of what we want to do, right? So we're, you know, we still are flying. We're still flying very nicely. We've got the neighboring island of Madeira here to the left of us. You can see we have climbed so much of altitude here. We got the small island here, but we're already like at cruising altitude of an airliner. This has gone like super quick. That's very respectable of this airplane. So this is like the crazy mission now, everybody. Tom Cruise mode activated. In a minute, we'll have to fly like dip, dap, dip the DARKSTAR. Okay, so let's go on and do that in a minute. We're gonna have to climb again a little bit more, though. I think. Is that enough? I'm not even quite sure. I'm hoping I'm not doing anything wrong. You can do it at 40,000. Okay, can we already do it? Is that already gonna happen? You know what? We could try. We could try. I mean, right now we're not that much faster than like a normal airliner. At this rate, at Mach 0.7, it doesn't show here on the without, you know, because the camera's blocking it. We're at Mach 0.73, which is not, you know, that's nothing too crazy. Okay. Let's hope this works. I thought that was a cheat sheet here in the cockpit where it says like the proper description, where it's something we can try to do is we can turn on. Wait, is the generator's not turned on? Oh, they're not. It's a bit embarrassing. Engine generator. I'm about to run the battery. Great. So we can now turn on. What is this? Engine reset. No, we won't want that just yet. Plane is climbing nicely, but we can turn on the scram cover. Engine scramjet. Fuel cell. So something we can try to do now is actually do the magic trick. And so we have to flip this plane around just like that and lose a lot of altitude. And that will gain speed for us, hopefully. Are you guys ready to gain speed? So
Victor
this is the
donated
clip.
$3.23.
How you doing, Victor?
Became month's top donate in 5 minutes. Haha. Going to have no money soon.
Congratulations, my man. But don't spend all your money on the stream now, okay? We've got some landing to do, bro.
€2.
Guys, you're donating so much.
Second YouTuber I've never donated.
You're the second YouTuber I have never donated, but you just donated. That doesn't... It's a bit strange, huh? Alright, let's not lose too much speed, but we have to get to, like, Mach. What is that? Am I going wrong? Press the third green button. Well, that's not pressable. What button do I have to press? Guys, am I doing something wrong? Oh, the bottle's in the way. Yeah. Afterburners, press the third green button. Which one? Which green? We have to, why? Third green button is turned on. Third green button. I don't know. It's not pressable for... this one. Aha. 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 Okay, it hasn't worked. So, oh God. Abort! Ah! You know, I had the feeling that this was not going to work. I really had the feeling. I knew this was not going to work. NPC skill issue. Maybe, perhaps maybe, I should have looked a bit into how to fly this plane. After all, I know this is Tom Cruise. All right, let's go to 50,000 feet, okay? All right, let's go. Okay, so we have a bit of a... Let's turn off the scrambler jet. All right, so we have to gain a little bit more speed here, first of all. We're losing a little bit too much altitude here. So, okay. 30,000 supersonic transition. Then uploaded roll upright. So this one, 20 degrees. Only 20 degrees. Okay. Okay. So that's kind of the thing. Scramjet. Aha! Aha! And then we have to turn on the scram. All right, let's try that again, all right? We wouldn't even have needed so much feet here, so much altitude. So, all right, let's try again, okay? Whoopsie doopsie. All right, here we go. So, nice 20-degree angle. 20 degree, which is not, you know, that much. 20-degree angle, please. Yeah, there we go. All right, shush. This was absolutely planned because, you know, this was only for funny, comedic moment, okay? So, we're again 20 degrees down. Very much down still. And then what happens then is my question. No. What happens then? 1.5 Mach until we reach 1.5, which we haven't. So we have to, you know, do that. All right, gain a little bit of that, please. Let's go ahead and turn a little bit to the, through the right here to reach our route. Go on route. Okay, so we are gaining a bit of speed here. That's fine. We're running at full power still. Nothing's changing on that. All right. Pull up, please, a little bit. All right, please work. Why are we losing speed almost? Why? Why is this not working? All right, we're about to crash into the ocean once again. I didn't turn on the afterburners. That's why, that's the reason. All right, we can just lift off again. Nothing to be worried about. This is, after all, professional flight. I didn't turn on the afterburners. God damn it! Where are the afterburners? Scheiße. Right, how do I turn on the damn afterburners? AFT. Where are you now? Don't hide. Please. Just help me. Please. Emergency gear extend. Afterburner scramjet. Why cannot I put these on? Where's the afterburner transition? Why is this only at 6%? Activate afterburner at full throttle. Off. Why cannot I? Aha! There you go. Finally, we've got some answers. So what's something that... I mean, this is unrealistic. This is not my fault. Definitely not my fault. So the thing is, in real life, this would have worked. I mean, I just put the throttle to full power, but it didn't recognize it. It only recognized 60%. We were running at 60% of power. And that was the problem. Shut up! The afterburner, okay? Shh.
Jimmy the Goat donated €2. Aviation Dude 787 wants to interview you.
Yeah, I've heard of him. All right, so but you know, I might just do it, but he kind of exceeded the boundaries. I mean, I'm not quite sure if I should say it on the stream, but this guy, he somehow found the address of my mom, and she called her on her landline phone. and asked for my phone number, my mobile phone number. I was like, oh, come on, dude, you can ask nicely and all that stuff. And I mean, that's, you know, I respect like the hard work that goes into it, like the hard dedication that goes into trying to do like this interview. But like, come on, that's totally above the boundaries of what you should do. And I hope you can understand why I'm a little bit pissed. Like, you don't call my mom and ask for my phone number. And she was like all worried, like, what the fuck, why, well, how, right? And that's not really cool, honestly. But I don't really want to talk about that now. So let's go ahead now and do this. All right, so it's time to fly properly, okay? It's time to go down. It's time for Mach 10, all right? It is time. Here we go. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. It's time to go to 20 degrees of minus. It's time to flip the plane over. And this is looking a whole lot better. So yeah, the afterburner definitely did the trick. So we'll now gain up to like 1.5 Mach, which is already pretty much enough to get this plane into that, 10 Mach, like this, ideal speed for scrambled eggs. Here we go. We're already at 1.5, which is great. We can already flip around, flip back to upright position. There we go. We're getting faster and faster. We can turn on the scramjet. Scrambled eggs. There we go. Looking great. So it's now time to get faster and faster. Now time to go. Monkey. Afterburners are on. We're gaining speed. We're doing it well. Everything's looking great. Now what now? What kind of altitude, what kind of angle are we looking for? Oh! Yes! Oh! Yes! Alright. 1.6 thousand. We're looking at the scramjet being turned on. Yes! Oh, we're fast. Oh, we're good. Oh, we're looking great on this. Absolutely perfect. We're perfectly en route. Now it's time to climb. This took only like 30 minutes. Yes. I know you guys warned me to turn on the fuel cell, but I did that in advance, okay? So don't worry about it. So there we go. Scramjet is working. Boom. This is what I love. This is like the thing that X-Plane doesn't have. It's when you go close. I'm not quite sure if it's even realistic. If you go close with the camera to the plane, like it goes back. Oh, we're very, very high up at the ground. Probably too high. We're at 100,000 feet. Maybe a bit too high indeed. Are we? Is this good? Is this all right? We're fast. We're gonna be arriving very soon, by the way. There we go. Everybody, we are hypersonic Mach 9. We have to go with Mach 10. Why isn't it doing that? Come on, let's go ahead and trim out the plane. And we can already see Africa. We can see Africa. It's looking absolutely beautiful. We can see the old island of Madeira behind us. We're leaving it behind. Look at that. Yes! Hello! How you doing? Oh, I shouldn't peek the mic so much.
$100.
Yes!
I'm back.
Thank you, Artemis. It is great to have you back. It is good to have you back, Artemis. How have you been? I haven't seen you since April. Oh, you were here last time on the Austin stream. So the thing is, that's gonna come today. Artemis, you're gonna be featured in the stream I did with Austin a while ago. I kind of did like an edit of that where Austin built us a plane. And you'll be there because you also back then donated a bunch of money. Artemis are absolutely crazy, everybody. So the first landing that we're gonna do relatively soon. Check this out. Yes. The first landing we're gonna do relatively soon will be dedicated to you, Artemis. So check this out, everybody. This is what I'm talking about. Mach 10. Mach 10, everybody. Things looking great. I'm totally happy. Artemis is back with a bunch of money. Great. And you know, I can finally have like a reason to dedicate a landing beautifully. It's great. So you guys, thank you so much for helping me out, especially with the afterburner part. I really didn't recognize that I just completely did something wrong. So something we can see already is, I mean, first of all, we're pretty much, you know, and pretty much halfway to space at this point. Like, we have to go up to like 400,000 feet, but that is nothing to be worried about here with this airplane. So then we have down here is Gibraltar already. We can literally see the entirety of, I mean, not really the entirety of the Mediterranean Sea, but we're getting close to that. We can see that you can see Africa, like literally we can see down, not to South Africa, obviously, but like to, like, what is that? Like this very Western Africa region. We can see pretty much the whole of Portugal. We'll have is that Lisbon? No way. No way we can see Lisbon from up here, right? Is that Lisbon already? That is great. That's not Lisbon location-wise. I think that's like Faro. We're very far above. We're good, you know. So let's go ahead and land now. Let's do that. How you doing, Arash? From the Sweden
Arash
land.
donated 27 Swedish kroner.
Right.
Hi, waving hand.
So what I'm doing right now is we are losing speed, but we're losing altitude in order to actually land relatively soon here at this place that we call Gibraltar. We need to really get low on the speed indeed, but that's something that we just, you know, that we can very easily do, maybe by flipping this plane around indeed. It's probably a good idea here. So we're losing altitude super quickly. But something that's very nice actually is like the world view we have. We have to really get down here. All right, that's kind of like a visual approach from 100,000 feet to what we call Gibraltar. Check this out. All right, we're very quick. All right, we're very much, you know, losing altitude. This is the Africa that we're approaching. We have to get a little bit towards the north, so we have to like, I'm trying to come in for like a literal direct approach. I'm trying to not miss it, okay? So, we're very much fast. I'm not quite sure if this plane would survive this, but we're already at 35,000 feet. We're getting lower and lower. Actually, this is actually looking great for a direct approach. I've just kind of noticed that I'm kind of blocking the camera. I'm kind of blocking the map a little bit with my camera. So we're already down to Mach 3, which is great. We have just to lose a little bit of speed here.
When is the next vid coming?
So in the evening, something like that. All right, so it's time now to turn off the scramjet. All right, there we go. Oh! No! Oh! No! Don't crash! Don't crash! What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm pulling up all the way. You can see it. Help! What's wrong? What's wrong? Please don't die. Okay? It's fine. We're down to like 1 Mach. We're down to pretty normal speeds. All right, there we go. Looking great. We've got no engine power. We've got no engine power whatsoever. We've got no engine power. We might want to restart those engines now. There you go. That's what's happening right now. We're losing lots of speed, but that's totally great. All right, nothing to be worried about. We are now kind of crossing. Let's maybe go and turn off the clouds here because we really want to see what's going on here. Right now, this is Africa. We've got an airport here. We could have literally landed right here without any issues. We're down to 200 knots. Oh God, why hasn't the engine startup worked? Oh, it's not worked. Engine reset, maybe? Okay, there you go. I think that might just work now. All right, let's not stall out. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. All right, we could have landed here and in Africa. And Morocco. Why isn't the engine starting up? We've got a bit of a problem here. Shut down, flame out. We've got a flame out. That shouldn't happen. Oh, God. Turn off the fuel cell. Please, work. Work for me, okay? For once. Just do what I want you to do. Please, why is it dead? Oh God, it's dying. We are gliding. DARKSTAR is gliding. It's not a glider, this plane, let me tell you. Got a shutdown. Please reset the engines. Please work. These don't work. Oh goodness. Oh, they're dead. Like it goes up to like 50%, but it won't work. Check if you have fuel. I should have fuel, but it's got no fuel flow. So that is looking really bad. Guys, 35 APU. Control E. APU is turned on. Everything's at work. Oh god, 600 feet. 600 feet above ground. 600 feet! Oh, please work. 600 feet above ground. 200 feet above ground. 160 feet. Please work. Please. This has failed. Why has it failed is my question. Like, seriously, what have I done wrong? Fuel cell, we don't need that. We don't want that. We've got no fuel flow. No fuel's coming in here. We've got very low fuel pressure. That's probably because we've got no more fuel on board. And that's kind of what happened. We've only got a scramjet fuel at this point. We've run out of fuel. So that was our problem now. All right, everybody. That was what happened. We've run out of fuel, and that's why we died. Was that reasonable of a death? Should I perhaps check the fuel first? That has not gone well, but that won't stop us from having a nice day. We can go, just continue our flight and just pretend as if nothing happened, because that's a good idea. Let's go ahead and return to Gibraltar. Not return, but let's go to return to air. Let's go to land at this Gibraltar airport now. Okay, we've got the beautiful Gibraltar airport in front of us. Let's see now, these engines are running perfectly fine. We won't need afterburners definitely for landing. We will need a bit of speed though. That's not worked. So the turn off of scramjet automatically restart the engines. So this is what I assumed as well. Some people are saying. So normally this should have worked if the plane hadn't run out of fuel. That was a bit of a bugger, you know. That was not something that worked. Anyway, come on, let's go to land at this Gibraltar airport finally. We might want to turn on all of our landing plugins that we all know and love. So the flight control replay exit that for some reason has turned into a virus, so Microsoft doesn't trust it at all. So great, that's recording. Let's turn on the landing rate plugin. There we go, geese mod. Let's go ahead and get the landing gear down, which looks a bit ugly. You know, once the DARKSTAR has its landing gear out, it looks a little bit less cool. But that's nothing to be worried about. It's maybe now time to land, okay? All right, great. You can't fly by at Mach 10. There isn't too much air resistance. Well, that's worked. I mean, in theory, this would have been a perfect thing. This could have perfectly worked out. But it's not like we don't have more airports to check out. We're gonna fly all across Spain and then France. And then land at the Le Mans airport in the south of France. We all know and love it. It's time to land now, okay? We can barely see a runway from here. What's bad is that we don't really have like a birdie here, you know? We don't have a birdie. We don't really know where exactly we're going. You have to kind of guess through this synthetic vision, which barely works. Check out how miserable Gibraltar looks. It's a very hit or miss thing, landing this plane. I remember this being literally the hardest plane to land. Back in June when the movie actually came out. So it's time to land now, okay? Maybe a bit more. Let's keep it at 200. Never a bit fast, probably 200 feet, something like that. All right, guys, ready? This landing once again will be dedicated to Artemis and your $100 donation. Great. So come on. Yes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, no. We're 100 feet above ground. I just realized. All right. Are you guys ready? Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was a Tokyo drift. You can't tell at all where the damn runway is. That. Oh, my. I mean, okay, this plane never landed in the movie. That's something that someone pointed out here in the chat, which is right. So like there was really, huh? Oh fuck! God damn it! Where's the old recording? No, I don't want. It didn't replay the. It didn't record the land. Like it did record the landing, but I just deleted it because the flight control replay is just absolutely miserable. Shit. All right, we might want to use this chance then to land properly. Okay, it's hard to get the dimensions right. We've got no GPWs. We've got no ILS. We've got nothing. Nothing that helps us guide this plane down in any way. So come on, turn on the flight control replay again. Recording. Just keep it calm. All right, nothing to be worried about. We're a bit fast, probably. We can perhaps skip some time here by doing right because we will maybe need a few attempts here to properly land. All right, there you go. So runway's down here. We can see it on the screen. God, the synthetic vision, like this is like worse than like a G1000 synthetic vision. You know, this is like, oh my God, we're already looking at a crash. We've got no birdie. We've got no information at all. Like if it at least had GPWS callouts. So you could only like focus on getting onto this damn runway. Oh God, really don't know what's going on. Oh, this is trippy. That's almost been a crash, a near crash. It's literally easier to just land this plane from outside view. With a runway this, you know, short and challenging, and with water, with all that we can see is water, it's definitely not easy. We really have to be careful with this little guy. Landing gear down again, okay? So come on. Before we move over to Le Mans Airport, let's go in carefully. God, it's like so delayed as well. Like it's so trippy. Check this out. Check out how trippy this is. All right. That would have been a landing. It wasn't a crash. God damn it! Okay, Artemis, this landing has not been dedicated to you. Never mind. This was not great. We might want to try to land at a bit of a more suitable airport. Like this like water is like the main problem because you cannot even use like your camera that shows down, like the down like 90-degree camera down thing. What am I saying? It's not sexy, this whole flight. It's not good at all. We might want to continue down up north. For that one, let's go ahead and, you know, do the Scramjet Classic and just gain Mach 10. This has clearly not worked at all. That has gone pretty poor. Should we maybe, just maybe, perhaps just go to the London City Airport already? Because then we have the best chances of landing properly over there. We could land at Le Mans, but we can go to like London City. It's like only like it's a matter of like 3 minutes. We could do the whole intercontinental Europe flight right now and go to London City, just like that, just all the way up north. Should we just skip it? All right, just land at London City because we don't really care to. I mean, Le Mans Airport's even gonna be worse, like a worse challenge. You know, so let's do this again. Right, you didn't see what just happened, okay? I done Kanzu.
Kanzu1120 donated €2. Swiss ICA Sliebadik.
Sliebadik. Okay. Right. Let's go now. And go do the downward spiral thing. Kind of like my life. Yes. Okay. Now it's time to go down. Jesus, like the synthetic vision is so trippy. It's so poor. It's really bad. Honestly, it's so bad. All right, let's go. We're going full power already here. So we have to reach 1 Mach. Okay, you guys ready? All right, there we go. Yep, great. 1 Mach 50 we need. We can already turn on the fuel cell, which is already turned on. At 1 Mach, we have to turn around here. Go up right. All right, let's not crash into this city of, what is that? Probably Valencia or something, or Malaga, something like that. All right, not Valencia. Valencia's up north. Okay. We're at 1.5. We got 1.5. We're at 1.5, which is plenty. There we go, just like that. We can nicely do speed. Great. Let's already get ready for a scramble. Scrambled eggs. Scramjet turned on. We're now gaining speed here. Just like that. Just like we should. Then we'll soon be gaining altitude. Okay? We're already above the speed of sound. We're already good and fast. Gibraltar is far behind us. Alright, in order to get the scrambled eggs working, we have to go up altitude-wise until we reach like 3 Mach. That's like the safe way to go. Are you guys ready? Okay. Mach 2. Mach 1. Mach 2.3. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Come on. Bit faster, please. We've got an alert of the scrambled eggs, but that should be fine here. We're at Mach 2.7. 2.8. 2.9. 2.3. Yeah, okay. That's looking great. We have turned on the scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs are turned on. Scrambled eggs are good to go. Here we are, 100% of the scrambled eggs. We might want to turn on the generator. I don't know how this plane is still alive, but I have to turn the generator off for so long. Okay, there we go. We're looking at a proper pace now. Everybody, Mach 3 already here. We're already looking at 100,000 feet. We're climbing at a very stable rate. Yeah. Good. Come on. Get the nose down, please. We want to gain that speed finally. All I can see is the plane is kind of starting to drift because we're so high up, but we're not really fast. Come on. We're just a bit fast in the Concorde. Twice as fast as the Concorde, at least. We can see the globe. We can see literally the Mediterranean Sea. We can see where we were supposed to go with the Le Mole Airport, which is like right there somewhere. Well, we've got the Alpine Mountains.
737 to 800 young pilots.
Hold on, that's not true. Hold on, that was...
Grüße aus Darmstadt.
Grüße zurück. So check this out. This is this is not France. This is still Spain. Whoopsies.
€2.49.
How you doing, man?
When is the next plane spotting at EDDF? I miss it.
Oh, we should do that sometime. Oh God, please don't stall out. What is happening? Like weirdly drifting. Tokyo drift at Mach 7 times the speed of sound. So I was wrong. Actually, just a minute ago, you might have catch that I just said. Whoops! Why is the camera dead? That can't happen. I just said. God, why is the camera broken? Aha! Come back to life. So I just said that we're above the Mediterranean. Like, this is the Mediterranean Sea, but this is obviously still just Spain. Like, we're not that far up. We can, try to gain a little bit of altitude. Can we get like a max altitude? Because, we've got like the whole of Europe to cover. Only here we can now see the whole country of Spain. This is not that small of a country, Check this out. We've got the Pyrenees Mountains and all that stuff. And we'll have a bit of time until we actually, intercontinentally reach that beautiful British island, which is not that beautiful. Just kidding. We've got, the Baleares here. We've got Is that a Ibiza here? That's Ibiza. And then we've got Mallorca Island here where we flew the 747. Isn't that great? Look at how quiet this is. We're so far above, like it's even hard to get sound. It's like sound to pass through. And what's happened now is that we've actually reached MACH maximum altitude here with the DARKSTAR. Check this out. We've reached maximum altitude. We can only fly to 27,500,000. That was very bored. 275,000, 27,005. I don't know. I'm feeling a dinosaur. It's quiet. It's quiet up here. You know, quiet up here. All right. Still, we are nice and flying at 10 Mach. We can already see France land. There we go. Check out France land. We can see the Atlantic coast. We can see the Mediterranean coast. I mean, we could fly to La Mole Island Airport. Not an island at all. Check the fuel, Swiss. Oh God. The fuel is right there. We've got enough fuel for the scrambled eggs, I think. Yeah, we've got enough fuel for the scrambled eggs. We might want to make sure to, like, this scrambled eggs are actually pretty good on fuel. Very rare, barely using any fuel at all. I'm not quite sure. Would this plane be even physically possible? Like, could it fly? That's what I'm wondering about. All right, everybody, the Pyrenees Mountains. Come on, let's go ahead and maybe reduce our vertical speed. I mean, we can't really do that right now. We're trimmed at minus 100%. And the problem behind it still is that we're still climbing. Check this out. This plane really would like to fly. Like, if you remove the boundaries that Microsoft sets on how high you can fly, you could probably bring this plane to, like, literally outer space. I mean, I don't know how the scrambled eggs work. I mean, it's jets still, so it's like still probably air. It's like at one point you're like literally left without propulsion and control, but that's great anyway. Anyway, check this out, the Pyrenees Mountains. We can see actually pretty good here with this camera. This is a bit of a reconnaissance ready plane if you think about it. We can see very, very closely to what's going on here. We can see a little town here, little village passing by. Check out how fast we are. Very much faster than the speed of sound. Isn't that crazy? We're still gaining. I think the plane is like still trying to climb up, like a very, like it's a dog that very much would like to dug stuff. Okay. By the way, we can see the fuel down here. We're still got like 60% to go. It's plenty. Plenty enough. How does the scramjet work? All right, we can see France. It's not going to take too long. It's not going to take too long at all. God, how do I like enlarge the map so that it's actually usable? That's a bit too large, isn't it? We can see our plane here very nicely crossing. We can see Bordeaux here. Is that Bordeaux? Bordeaux? Oui, oui. And then we have a bit of France left. That's a bit of a, that's a bit of a distance. We could have flown to the south here. We could have gone to La Mole Airport. Should we do that? Perhaps. Should we go to La Mole Airport? Or maybe, I mean, we're not. It's gonna be like 5 minutes left until UK anyway. It's not that big of a deal. Check out. We will soon be able to even see the France. I mean UK. Oh, that's an interesting one. Some people just said put a thunderstorm on. What happens then? All right, let's put like a storm. Oh wow, that is interesting. Like, it looks a bit strange. You can see how Microsoft really only has a rendering distance of, like, what is that? Like 100 nautical miles? Like 200 nautical miles? Something like that. It's not that long. So that's interesting to see. Kind of doesn't look great. Something that's not really realistic, I think, is the sound. Like, we shouldn't be hearing this sound. Like, this, we've got no sound up here. We're at 27,000 million feet. Great. Okay, so BLB Airport. What are we flying above? Montlocan Goret. We can see France. Hello, France. See some French people here. Looking great. All right, and soon enough, we can actually already see the Atlantic Ocean, which is crazy. Check out the Atlantic. See, I hope that we're not drifting off too far to the west, because we would really like to come in for London. Actually, we have to adjust a little bit to the right. A little bit. I mean, left. A little bit to the west, indeed. Just so that we actually hit London, because we're actually kind of headed towards, you know, east of London, or east of the UK in general. All right, then. See, where's our airplane? Finding it. Okay, we can already see UK. I'm pretty sure. Where's UK? Is it right that we could, let's turn off the stupid weather, please. Not turn on live weather. That will probably translate to stupid weather. All right, there we go. That is looking like something that we can deal with. Everybody, welcome to France. Still, we are about to reach UK land. UK land. Okay, we can maybe come in for a bit of a downwind approach once again. Let's maybe lose a little bit of altitude. Like, this plane flies very well at like this 10 Mach, still at like 100,000 feet. We don't even need to go that high. I'm just trying. Oh, please don't over G, please. I lost a little bit of that good old. All right, we can just launch our plane down. Also, in this manner. Here we go. That's how we lose. Yeah, great. Come on, we need to lose some stupid altitude. We're very fast. We can already see London. Check out London in the background. London's somewhere right here. We can already see the Thames River. And from here, I think we can already see London City. Isn't that cool? And we're losing lots and lots of altitude here. Very much what we like to see. Yep. Good, good, good. Looking good. Absolutely perfect. All right. 200,000, 300 feet, 200,000, 100 feet above ground. We've got no control. We've got no control of this airplane. All right, never mind, I do. All right, here we go. We're back with some control. We can just follow the River Thames down. Let's go already aim for the River Thames, please. Let's not crash. We're losing speed, but that's good. We're actually gaining speed. No control. Please gain back. Oh God. Please. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Pull up. Come back. Pull up, please. Come back. Come back. Oh, no, don't crash into the ocean, please. That will be very awkward. I've got no control. Please, maybe trim. Trim, 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 trim. Aha. Oh, that's done a big difference. That's done a big difference. That's been in proper distance. Oh, it's done a bit of too much difference. Why did this trim have so much effect? Okay. All right, we're following the River Thames. It's looking great. We're still at 4 times the speed of sound. That was a very messed up approach. Everybody, Thames River. Thames River is straight ahead. Thames River is right straight ahead. We're looking great. We're looking at a great approach. The trim actually does the trick very well. but just a bit strange. Like the trim is so much more affected than actually just using your... Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. God. Come back. Oh, it's crazy how effective the trim is. That's so straight. Stop dying, you little bastard. All right, there you go. We're back. We're nothing to be worried about. We're 14,000 feet. We're about to hit London soon here. Let's turn on the VFR map. Just see where we're going. All right, there you go. We have to fly a bit towards here. Okay. Looking great. Wait, the engines, our normal engines are turned on. There's nothing to be worried about. We can turn on, give in full power. We need this fast approach still. That was crazy. That was good. That was a normal Ryanair approach if you think about it. So finally do a landing, but properly, okay? Are we gonna do that? Are we gonna be able to master that? You know. Come on. We're still at full power. Yeah. Great. Very good. Give it a bit more. I want afterburners to be on. Turn those on, please. Got plenty of fuel. We can go fast. We can follow the Thames River fast. You know, this is all about efficiency. This is all about time efficiency. We want to, you know, reach our destination quickly. Everybody, we're already still at 1 Mach again. Great. So we've got no sound ahead of the plane, obviously. Because we're faster than this stupid sound. It can't reach us. Very quiet now. All right, everybody, are we ready? Following the Thames River. We have to follow the thick Thames River down to London City Airport. We can nicely fly this plane here now with trim. Like the trim, don't get me wrong, this plane flies extremely easily. It's just the problem that the trim kind of does the flying. You don't even have to use your joystick really, because like it's less effective than using your trim. It's a bit strange. All right, we're going very quickly here. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We are burning fuel, a lot of it. But everybody, are you guys ready for London City Airport landing? Turn on the flight control replay, which will replay our flight. Looking great, recording that. Right, London City Airport coming up soon. We will be soon able to see it. Where is it? I've got it. Got it in sight. We might want to reduce our altitude, speed, I mean. Might want to also get our altitude a bit steadily. We can already see this little island that London City is on, after all. We can already put the landing gear down. Okay. Professionally landing at London City, everybody. Here we can see the map. We're coming closer and closer to this interesting airport here. Everybody, there it is. Runway's right there. We already have it beautifully in sight. Is everybody ready here? All right. I'm trying to ask that because I'm actually not ready. Landing gears down. We are nicely reducing our speed. We can just get ourselves into the cockpit and maybe try to plan a very stable approach. So you can see, once they like go bank the plane like this, the view gets a whole lot trippier here, the synthetic vision. It's really bad. Like they should have just put a camera here. I mean, they have a camera right there. They should have just like put a camera here to the cockpit here. That would have been a lot better. Would have worked so much better. Anyway, here we are at 250 knots. That's great. Good speed, I think. We've got a scramjet alert. We might want to turn off the scrambled eggs. All right, there you go. We're getting closer and closer. We're getting very close. We're very close above ground. Let's not have that ruin our approach. Yeah, this plane was made for long runways where you could like land past touchdown zone. All right, finally we're looking great. $500 feet above ground. God. Scheiße. Right, above runway, above runway, above runway, above runway. Stop. Land. There we go. That was professional. That was great. We landed on a runway. We didn't crash. Jesus Christ, that was really not great. That was not great. But what are you supposed to do? Like, I mean, just looking at it, it's absolutely impossible to land this plane properly here. It's absolutely crazy here. Check out this approach. It was looking all right, actually. We've got no information whatsoever. We don't have any poppy information. We've got no altitude information, like no GPWS. We've got nothing that actually shows us whether we're doing a good landing or not. And so you are coming in very much way too high, because you have no sense of, you've got no sense of, no sense, oh, that's not gone well. No sense of dimension, you know, we've got nothing. You've got so barely anything. But I think despite that, I think this has gone very well. This has gone great. Yes, I know this wasn't the best, but this was a survivable one. Shut up, we just flew from Gibraltar to London City in a very small amount of time. That was good. And something I'm wondering about is why there are so many A330s here on the ramp. That makes no... Shut up! Stop saying Rebecca! Oh, Skynet Siranga! Thank you very much for complimenting me on that landing.
You donated $20.
Great.
Nice landing.
Man. You guys are crazy donating today. You know, this was a very fun stream. But a very unflyable plane after all, you have to admit. We all have to admit. This is... I mean, this is not me who's the problem. Shut up, everybody. I'm just wondering right now about these A330s that are standing here on the ramp of London City. It makes no sense. Why are there so many A330s? Good. Everybody, thank you very much to Skynet and everybody who supported the stream. Artemis, of course. I'll log off now and cry into my pillow because of the poor operations they've done. Because that's all you can do here. Maybe look at how we flew. This has been absolutely miserable, but it's been a fun stream. Okay, we can maybe do something crazier indeed soon. Can you fly across Atlantic in another stream? We could do that. I mean, I've crossed the whole globe in a video before, which was cool like that. It's got a lot of views as well. It was really nice. And lots of good feedback. Good. So everybody, diddly dum dum, thank you so much for watching today's stream, and I will catch you all guys in the next stream. As always, you guys, thank you so much, and you guys are crazy with the support. I don't deserve this. Thank you. I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow. Bye bye.